Hi, welcome to the Adult Treehouse. I'm Siobhan.
I'm Almond.
And we are here to discuss and talk about life from the female
and male
point of view, just about all of the things that happen every day.
Daddy's home. The Adult Treehouse.
Hey guys, welcome to the Adult Treehouse. I'm Siobhan.
And this is Al Morgan.
And today we have two special guests, two people that are very near and dear to my heart. My sister, Melly Mel, and my cousin, Steph. Guys, welcome!
Listen, I might as well be a sister because I'm an only child. So, like, I grew up with these bitches. They're basically my sisters. So
she's AKA sister from another mister.
Yes, honey.
Right.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this is the most people we had in the treehouse. It's kind of cramped now.
I know. Aren't you excited?
It's warm and cozy, Almore. It's warm and cozy.
Well, the fact that we have Siobhan, Stefanie, and Melissa, I feel like I felt like I went to get up to go to the restroom, and I walked into the wrong restroom, and now I'm in the ladies' room, and now I'm embarrassed, and I want to leave. But
correct.
Facts of life.
No, we're gonna have fun with you, Almore.
Yes.
Oh, we
strap
can't
in.
wait. Strap in and let's go.
right.
Actually, Almore, quick question. We need to talk about this a little bit. What are we talking about today? That's first.
I think we discussed about some near-death experiences, which I think maybe one of us or maybe a couple of us had some recently. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
We had some crazy ones, but can we first touch on how you met Mel and Steph? Great one.
With Mel, I really don't really remember that actually, because it just comes with a blur. I could tell you how I felt when I met.
Can you explain the feeling you had?
Did I make you uncomfortable? Just if I made you uncomfortable, just say that.
No, it wasn't uncomfortable, but it was just funny because I think I just met you, so I don't have that same feeling as now. I almost see you as like, almost like a relative now or whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. But I remember, I think I told Siobhan this. It might have been at work, I think. But I think
maybe it was at the office.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you walked in, and then for some reason, like I think time just stopped. There was
I saw it on his face.
And then there was this like total glow. And I was like, who the hell is this girl? And then I'm looking around like, wait, nobody else is moving. I was like, what's going on here? And then I was like, who is this? And then she was, oh, this is my sister, Melissa. And this is happening in all real time. And then in my head, I'm like saying, well,
sweating.
You should say something because you're just standing here looking at her. So then I said, oh, okay. Hi. Nice to meet you. And then I said, wait, did that look obvious that I was just like blindsided? Probably not. I was fine.
Literally,
hilarious.
he was sweating.
That
Yeah.
And I
hilarious.
literally looked at him. I said, "Get it together."
Get it together. No, I just thought it was part of your personality. I didn't remember how we met initially, but now that you're saying it, I was like, oh, I guess I guess he's just busy with work or whatever. He's not really talking.
No, that's I was thinking, I was like,
Siobhan
oh man.
just spit her washcloth out.
She literally just choked.
No, I was thinking like, oh man, she probably thinks that I don't know how to. She probably thinks I don't know how to speak English because we're an international company.
Oh my god! No, that's not what I was thinking.
No.
Oh, that is hilarious. That is rich.
I've never heard that story.
Yeah, that's great.
Now with Stefanie, it's a sad situation, but I was a little bit like, I don't know what to think about it either because they kind of caught me off guard because
She said, "Is it a sad situation?"
it was like Siobhan's like grandma's funeral, right? So I'm already going in there. Like,
that's how you met Nana's funeral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm already going in there thinking like, all right, I'm gonna, no stupid jokes, like, of course,
Don't
it's a
smile
funeral.
too much.
Yeah, don't smile too
happy to
much.
see
Like,
anyone.
Behave.
yeah,
Exactly.
but that kind of ruined it when I first walked in, because then I saw this dog and I was like, what is this dog doing here? And they're like, oh, it's a comfort dog. I was like, oh no, I'm already distracted by this dog already. But anyways.
We all were, honey.
That was so cute.
So I walk in, I was like, all right, I'm going to scan the room. I'm pretty sure Siobhan's sitting in the front somewhere. I'm just going to go say hi to her. Maybe like, say hi to everybody I kind of know. And then all of a sudden, like, this person comes up to me. It's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. So I was like, am I in like a party or something? What's going on? Why is she so like, animated here? Yeah. But I was like, and the thing is like, I felt like the whole room was looking at that too. So I was like, oh no,
probably
what's going on? Yeah. So I was like, but it's nice because, when you walk into the situations and you're not really too familiar with everybody, it's nice to know that somebody's there welcoming. But at the same time, I'm like, well, it's a wake, so I can't be like, oh, great, nice to meet you too.
I gotta keep it together after
condolences.
this.
Yeah. Hey, girl, condolences.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but it helped me kind of go through, because then once I got that kind of welcoming, I was like, well, I'm sure the rest of the family, they're pretty cool too. So then I went through the whole line of meeting everybody, which is it was crazy, all in one night. I was like, I was a little bit nervous about that too.
Overwhelmed.
So. Yeah, a little bit.
We all were
We
there.
were all overwhelmed. By the way, I hid in that bathroom for at least half of the wake. I mean, I was literally hiding in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Several times.
I was talking to my parents about that the other day, and I was like, yeah, some people just like process obviously grief so differently. And like Melissa was like, I don't want to talk to no one. And I was like, I can't blame her for that. Like, I would probably be the same way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just literally kept going downstairs and sitting on that bench in the bathroom next to the stall.
Yes. She was like, I'm not
doing this.
I can't host. I was like, bitch, you do you.
I just kept wanting to play with the dog, but I was like, oh, that's his job, I guess.
Definitely came in clutch for sure. His job.
By the way, all funeral homes should have comfort animals.
Yeah.
Yes, they should.
I've never.
Definitely.
That was the coolest thing. They were so cute.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They were.
That was the best.
The
best.
Yeah. Definitely.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. How I meet Siobhan's family. It's always like a weird situation or like awkward or something like. I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's super awkward. Even your family. Like when I met your family, I met Almore's. So they thought I was his girlfriend.
No
way. Not even girlfriend. They just thought like I was just doing something and and I made her drive me somewhere.
Like, oh, that's Almore's coworker he's having an affair with. Like, no.
Rolled up in the Rari, and I was like, hey, bye. And I walked up to his family, hugged them, everything, and they were like...
That's his sugar mama.
His dad, too. He was like...
No, the first thing they asked me, not even like, is that your friend? They're like, oh, is that her car?
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh. And you guys are like the best of friends. So it's just so like, do you guys get that a lot when you go out or you hang out? Is it like, are you dating?
Well, when do you tell her about like work one time?
Oh God.
Because I almost choked on my sandwich. And I think we both laughed about it.
Okay, so we were in the cafeteria, or they called it the canteen or whatever. We're sitting there. Almore and I sit by ourselves.
Right.
Naturally. And everyone gravitates to us. Naturally, we sit by ourselves and everyone gravitates.
Oh my God.
Came over. He's like, hey, do you mind if we sit? We're like, no, come and sit. And he's like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We're talking, chilling, whatever. And he's like, oh, yeah, you guys are like together. Like, what do you guys do on vacation? We looked at each other. We were like,
wait, hold on. Was this a coworker that came up and started 20 questioning?
Wow, just
didn't
even ask though. It was just assumed like, so since you guys are a thing,
like, don't people understand? Like, you two are just wanting to like decompress and not be around anyone else at work, and then they just slide in like that. That's
like
exhausting.
Well, this is what I'm guilty of doing because usually Siobhan will handle conversations and I usually just daydream and like drift off.
Zone out.
Yeah, so when he was asking her about that, I was thinking that he was talking about like just her. So I was like, oh, she's gonna just answer or whatever. And then I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's including me too. I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
And I looked at him. I said, "Are you going to answer this shit? You going to answer this?"
Okay, you
word.
said no.
Guys,
And then we got up from the table. We were like, "Did he just?" And he was like, "Did
sure
I said,
did.
yeah,
That
he
was
just
actually
assumed
some
we were
shade, if
together."
you ask me. That was some
Sure.
shade.
Serious
Because
fucking
there was no
shade.
questions asked. He was like, since you guys are a couple, what do you do on vacation? Sir.
Yeah.
He just assumed.
Sir.
And we're at work.
Tried to put you on
Like,
the spot. That's my whole point. That's why it's shade, because he knew that it was an HR issue.
Yep.
If it were true, if it were true, he knew it would be an HR issue, and that's why it was shade. You see, it's people like that.
That make me want to slap them.
Girl,
Ding, ding,
exactly.
ding,
Say
ding,
it
ding.
again.
But can we just talk
Mind your
about
business.
how I just took a sip of this coffee and the actual satisfaction that rushed through my brain? My brain is filled with endorphins right now.
What, did you
Bitch,
make
it
that
looks
yourself?
so good. Yeah, let's talk about your coffee order. What'd you put in it?
I just made it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have an issue with coffee. I use the old school coffee perker. I use some of this Hawaiian hazelnut, Don
that's
Francisco's coffee. I ran out of Bustelo. That's that crack. But
That's the
so
crack.
Dude, that's not good.
I'm blending it with an Ethiopian bean. And Starbucks finally came out with some non-dairy creamers. Okay, so this is
Shut up.
this is almond and oat milk hazelnut latte. Waiting for them to come up with the white mocha version because
Yes.
I honestly stopped going.
That's coming
I
soon.
stopped going to Starbucks. I just get their creamer and I make it at home.
I had no
what I mean.
idea
Right.
that they did non-dairy. I've been waiting for that.
Seriously, me too. This is the first time I've had their non-dairy. Every other one, that's the caveat. It's like the sacrifice that I make. I'm like, okay, I'm getting the white mocha flavor, but it's not non-dairy. So finally.
I need to try.
What, does it taste like it's dairy?
Yeah, I can't tell. I mean, I personally like oat milk, so like I enjoy the flavor of it.
Yeah, oat milk's actually good. It's not really good, but it's okay. It's a substitute for like regular milk, but it's better than.
I like how it tastes. Like my oat milk lattes taste better than regular lattes.
Oh, it's good.
I'm
maybe
a
I'll try
coconut milk kind of girl in my coffee because I feel like it sweetens it, but it's super light.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then like I don't feel heavy
Yeah.
later.
There's
You know?
there's this coconut milk
I'm a
creamer
coconut
that's French vanilla.
Girl,
So
just-
That's good too.
That's it. Yeah, yeah. I have to be.
So you don't like any others?
I can't do dairy.
Oh. Well, like no other like non-dairy milks. It's just like you're into
I'll drink
almond.
everything else. Yeah, like I could drink almond. I could drink coconut, oat, whatever, rice milk. Just
I
can't.
for sure have an actual
Rice milk? What is
coffee
that?
problem.
It's good. It's just like rice milk.
Yeah,
It's
it is good.
rice. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has like little pellets of
Can I
rice.
tell you guys a story about
Ooh.
what I did the other day
It's different.
while experiencing
Very different.
a coffee
I
high?
think Melissa's frozen.
Yeah, I see her. Well, you guys are not going to see this, but she's just her face in the screen. So this is like how I met her. It was like that. It was just frozen in time.
Oh my god.
So this is giving me
It
flashbacks
was
of meeting
literally
Melissa.
frozen in time.
Yeah.
I could
Exactly.
have sworn,
Huge
and
flashback.
maybe it was at I don't know. Your wedding day was like so crazy. So like I don't remember if we met on Siobhan's wedding
probably
day or
briefly.
not,
Oh
but we
no.
might have in passing.
Yeah, maybe, but you probably saw me. I was using the gloves to eat the dessert at the end. Maybe no, I was the only one. When the waiters told me that this is not for eating dessert, this is
Wow.
for something else. You don't have to wear the gloves.
Sir,
It was a
please.
disco.
Yeah.
She missed the disco.
I told the waiter, I said, I thought this is so you don't get chocolate in your hands. He goes, no, you don't have to wear the gloves. I was like, okay.
No,
That's
he's like
so, oh my
tap
God,
out,
that's
no
so
glove,
amazing.
no glove.
Yeah. That's
No glove,
no
no
glove at all. No, but I think everyone like met each other. It was like super cool, a lot of fun. And you guys just meet each other like randomly, which is even.
Yeah, like very organically though.
But that's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
It's exactly what it's supposed to be. But so our near-death experiences. I hope Mel jumps back on. I don't know.
Right.
She's probably she probably did it on purpose so she can enjoy her coffee.
I know.
Yeah, right. She's like, I
probably
need
being
this
this
time.
shady baity, super shady. But it happens. So happens, darling.
She's probably trying to get back on right now.
Probably. But we'll talk about some near-death experiences. I had quite a few. So one in particular was I was on a plane.
Of course. That's how they all start.
It started on a plane, and then of course the plane was, we were flying, whatever, we were ascending, and all of a sudden it just crapped out. It started going down.
Oh no.
It started
Wait, what?
going down.
Like, did the
All
pilot
yours.
say anything?
Oh, the whole plane was shaking. There was no need to say anything.
Did the mask come
the
down?
gas-
That's trouble.
Yes, the mask
That
came
happens.
down.
You know that's trouble when that happens.
I literally sat there and I was like, Jesus Christ, please take the wheel.
It always happens on
Take
a
the
plane.
wheel. And there
It
was a
always
pregnant lady.
happens on a plane.
Always on a damn plane.
So what happened? Was it like a
Always
storm?
on a plane. It was
So what
so
happened?
bad.
Was it like a storm or?
I think it was it was definitely a storm. It just, we were ascending up and we were doing great, and all of a sudden you felt everything shake. You know, sometimes you expect it. It's like, all right, the plane's gonna shake a little bit, but this was no normal shake. It was that shake that the whole thing started like going, and I was like, fuck. The mask came down, the whole plane lost altitude very fast.
Ah.
Oh my God! So it
There's
dropped.
It dropped.
See, what y'all don't know is, Bond, you might, but I do not, I am not a flyer. Like, I will go from point A to point B. If I want to travel outside the, across the country, outside the country, like, I will strap up, put my big girl pants on and do it. But, like, I hate flying. So even just, like, the littlest bit at takeoff and landing, it is just like, no, I'm out. I got to drink when I'm on a plane. I just have to. Or a Dramamine.
Ding, 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 ding. You need it. I mean, hands down, you definitely need it, because if you don't, it's a wrap.
It's
You're gonna
so
be stressed
stressful. Yeah. I don't know. I already have like anxiety, so I don't know if that like makes it worse or not, but
It does. Welcome back, Melissa.
we got her back.
Okay, so here's the thing. I never left. So you guys are like, I don't
We
know where
just
she
started.
went.
Yeah, it
I'm
dropped.
here.
So started. It dropped.
I think because
Oh, maybe, yeah.
my
Yeah, that's
laptop
probably.
was dying.
It was like, we're not doing this.
Well-
So it was a race against time. And then
That's a
both
lot, yeah.
two windows were open,
Awesome.
and I could hear it twice.
All that
It was a
matters.
lot.
All
Better
that
than
matters.
But we're
ever,
here.
honey.
And we're back, and we're better.
So yeah, that near-death experience was
That's honestly terrifying. Like, I
that
can't.
was terrifying. And then coming back from Seattle one time, the damn plane, we're over the mountains. It was shaking.
What is up with you and shaking planes?
This is awful timing. This is awful timing because me and Stefanie were literally just talking. I was like, the fact that you refuse to fly is hilarious. And then she's like, let's talk about near-death
That's perfect.
experiences. Mine happen to be on planes.
Wonderful.
Wait, who's getting
Look
it?
at that
She
passport.
just
I
told me
don't
she's
have
about to
my
get her
passport. Let's all take
Like,
a second and roast me because I don't have my passport.
This is going to be your first time getting a passport?
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
first.
Oh, man.
So I was
after
in-
this conversation,
Speaking
who
of flying,
knows?
this is random, but when I was going to get my new license, like a couple months ago in March, I was like standing waiting to be called at the BMV, And this lady was asking, she's like, what form do I fill out for the one that you need to fly? And the guy next to her, he was like, listen, he was like, I don't know. If I can't drive there, I ain't going. He was like, if my feet need to hit the ground, or if my feet need to leave the ground, I ain't going. And I was like, how can you literally just get the normal like driver's license and just know like the rest of your life you are never flying anywhere? So dude's never leaving the country. You know, he probably hasn't even left the state.
No, he definitely hasn't left the state.
I was like,
Yeah.
honey,
Who wants to do that?
Or take a
you
cruise or
gotta
something.
love to
Canada
drive.
or
You
Mexico.
gotta love to drive.
yeah.
But he
I
for
like
real
driving
said it. He
myself.
said it more than once, and I was like,
Which I
it's
don't.
not. I was like, and I was dying. I was dying laughing.
I think living in New York ruined me because I got so used to, you know, Uber and taxis
Yeah,
and the subway that I
can
like
totally
being
see
driven
that.
now. Like,
That's fine.
I
I
actually
mean,
don't
I
like
drive
driving.
myself everywhere,
I only
but
drive
like I
if I
can
have to.
totally see where like living in the city could just spoil you in that way, and then you're like, I don't.
Wait,
It's amazing.
Are you kidding me? I'm just like, why drive and have all of the risk and liability when I could just be in the back, relaxing, checking my emails,
That's fair.
potentially
That is true.
napping, doing makeup.
I don't even know
whatever.
where you are, Stephanie. I don't.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm in Ohio. I'm in the
Oh.
beautiful cornfields, honey. There's a cornfield that way
Facts of life.
and that
Facts of
way.
life. I'm not
Oh,
fucking with
yeah.
I
that.
love that.
Wait, Bob,
I've
no. If
still
your
never
ass comes
played in
here
a
and me and Melissa
cornfield.
are running through a cornfield, you running with us.
I know, but we have to stick together. Remember that.
Here's the thing. Do you remember? I think I was in like 8th grade and I came out to your house for the summer. And my
Yes.
big plan was to like run through the cornfields and play in them with Stefanie. And the day we're about to, I was like, yeah, let's go play in the cornfields. Her dad's like, all right, I
What-
mean, you can, but
why
you
would they
know,
shoot you?
if the farmer shoots
Yeah.
you, then there's nothing we can do about it. Right. We were like, what?
Exactly.
So,
It was like if it shoots you for being on your
as a
property.
kid
I don't
growing up
know.
here,
And we were like,
I mean, that was my life. Like, we would go into the cornfields all the time, and like, we thought that we could make like massive crop circles, just like me and like my 5 friends, just like tearing down the corn and like stomping on it. I know. So we did, and like not once.
That's
did we ever. I
horrible.
think like one time somebody came out of nowhere and he was like yelling at us to get out, but like he couldn't see us, you know? So we just kind of like slithered out. So literally my entire life, like childhood at least, that's what I was doing. I was in a
Oh my
cornfield.
God.
I
It's
heard.
so easy.
I heard that it hurts
I
if you
still
run
aspire to
backwards
that.
naked in the cornfield.
Here's the thing that you don't think about is the bugs.
what?
And also, yeah, I mean, I can see how that could be a thing. There's a lot of things going in a lot of places. And if you
Snakes?
don't have, yes. So if you don't have clothes on, then yeah, it could definitely get you in some areas that you don't want it to get you.
I ain't messing with that. I'm not messing with all that.
Yeah, you need full coverage when you go in there. Wear a hat, maybe, like the
No,
whole
I
nine.
need full coverage.
I need
Yeah.
to be proof.
But you're gonna,
Yes.
you're gonna do it with
Hair
us.
braided up
Siobhan.
like
Don't you think you're
Beyonce.
getting out of it?
Yeah, you have to.
Happening, honey.
And then you and
to
you have
do
to tip
it.
over a cow.
I counted.
No. No.
Yeah,
That
we'll
is
just
fucked
drink.
up.
No,
We're
then
not
now
doing
that's
that shit.
going too far. That's messed up. No,
You're not abusing them. You're just like tipping them over.
They
we're
can
not
die!
abusing animals. Okay.
Also, like, I feel like it would be kind
That's
of difficult to
abuse.
tip over. Like, if you think about how much they
They-
weigh, like, how do you get it to the point where it just like tips? And I mean, that's
Yeah. Exactly. You have to push
She's
really
1,000
hard, and then the
pounds,
poor
and you
thing
have to pick
falls,
him
and he's
up.
probably like, "Oh, my back," you know.
No, I'm not messing with that. I'm not killing an
And
animal.
right then
They
he
are
can't
so
get up. It's a whole
cute.
issue.
Man, now I want a steak.
Not abusing animals. Oh
Ah.
my god, cows are so cute. Oh
But
my
you
god.
don't.
Speaking of which, I've really got to turn into a vegetarian. I would never actually,
Wait, you
if I had a
guys.
cow, I would never be like, you know
I have
what?
another
I'm kinda
story.
hungry.
You're not even gonna
And-
believe
and
this. So
I would never
when I
do
could
that.
everyone listening, I was born in New
Okay.
York, spent 6 years there. That's how me and these two bitches are so close. But like when I moved out here, like it was very like weird. Like I would say certain words, like they thought that like they say
She was
pop out
cursing.
here. Well, yeah, I was everybody. That's a different story. Anyway, so I ended up one of the girls who I'm still friends with. We were like in grade school together, and she was telling me about because her grandparents owned a farm out here, like not too far from my parents' house, and she had a pig. And I don't remember what the pig's name was, but like she like loved on the pig, took care of it all the time, like
Did she massage it?
when it was like a little piglet until it grew up. And I'm like loving this story. She's like, so I'm like, oh my gosh, how cute. Like, you know, pet pig, like your best friend. And then literally she goes, yeah. And then like when it came time, like we made bacon. And I
When it came time, your friend,
Hell no.
you made bacon out of your friend.
no
No,
idea.
that
I
is
was
too- what a
traumatized.
fucking
She said
heathen.
it like
She's
it
a
was
heathen.
normal conversation, like, hey, how's your day going? Yeah, mine's fine. And I was like,
When it came
Wait,
time,
bacon.
we made
you
bacon.
ate
Out
Like,
of
wait,
Billy.
No, like you.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
like
that's
you ate
so
her.
bad.
Your
She was
friend
like, yeah,
that
that's
we
like a
fell in
normal,
love with?
I guess, like for farm people who grew, you know, in the farm.
They
Like, yeah,
do.
it's normal for them.
No. No. No, it's not, because I have a friend who grew up on a farm and he's a vegetarian because of that. He's like,
Good
he was
for
like,
him.
I grew up on a farm. Like,
That's
these
what
are
I'm
my
talking
friends. Like, I
about.
would never eat them. Yeah. And Samantha too, she like grew up in farmland or whatever. And she was telling a story like that too. Like she went to her family or friend's house, she went to somebody's house and she had been playing with the cow.
No.
And then next thing you know, they're like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is so-and-so. And she
And
was
then
like,
to do someone like that who knew the animal, like, no, don't. That's a whole
Way
other
too
level.
much.
too much.
So
That
yeah,
is too
it's
much.
just
Rest in
it's a
peace,
different
Billy.
lifestyle.
Poor Billy.
Literal.
Moment of silence.
All of those
Billy.
animals that get eaten by their
Moment of
owners.
silence for our lost friend, our lost. Yes, literally the animals that
it's
get
so
eaten by
sad.
their
Yeah.
owners. That is
Oh my God! Stop!
sick and
Stop!
twisted.
No, that's
Hell no.
horrible.
Imagine eating Lady or Blue.
We had to eat it.
Well, it came time, so
That's so
You know,
sad. I could
it
actually
came time,
cry.
and I really wanted
You know,
bacon.
I don't really eat veal because I know I found out how it's made. So I was like, well, I did like it before, but I was like, it's kind of weird
I'm not
now.
messing with that.
I don't know about it.
Yep.
It's really
Mhm.
sick.
Wagyu?
You know what else is sick?
Yeah,
that
it's really
Wagyu
good.
beef.
Really good.
Wait,
Like, have you tasted
someone
it?
needs to send me that because I don't even know if I've heard
I
of it.
mean,
What?
Yeah.
veal is just like lamb,
they
and just like
massage
Wagyu, it's like they breed these baby animals and they massage them and or sometimes beat them and kill. They're like they spend their lives in a cage so that their muscles don't overdevelop, so that the
Oh,
meat
man.
is softer.
So delicious.
And then they kill it before it gets to maturity.
Excuse the sick individual.
Almor, hang him up. Is he the host?
You know, like Siobhan made me a steak for
Had
Easter,
enough of your shit.
and
It's horrible.
your mom and she was looking across from me. She's like, because I like it medium rare, and oh man, I'm thinking about it right now.
And you're like salivating, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't
Me
eat
too.
it well done.
Me
I can't
too,
eat meat
actually.
well done. I can't do it.
No, what's the point?
Yeah, but it was
No.
perfect. That was great.
His was bleeding still.
Well, how do you like yours?
Like medium to medium well.
Okay. Okay.
I could do it medium. No,
Oh
no,
no,
it was
a
so
nice
purple.
steak. Oh no,
It was
honey,
girl.
I need it like
It was purple still in the middle. and I
medium
was
to
like,
medium rare.
Purple? No.
That's too much. Here's the thing. Let me tell you, I was
Nobody
at
can
this
see
event
that.
the other day, and the chef was making Wagyu steaks by the order. I didn't order one. My friend ordered one and was like, "Oh, you want to try a piece?"
Stop.
Oh my
Okay, so
God.
what is Wagyu?
I mean, it was next level.
what we just-
Like it was. It's this Japanese cow. It's like a special
They, like,
breed of
take care
cow
of them,
that
right?
they breed in Japan.
Okay.
It's a whole
I've
In
heard
this
of
little area. It's like a whole thing. You have to Google it. It's like a very intricate process. It's ridiculous.
real
It's like
expensive.
$250 for a steak. It's absolutely absurd, but it is very unique
Oh,
in
damn.
Yeah,
taste
you can
and
even tell
flavor. It's
by
very
by just
buttery.
even looking at it before they
Um,
cook it.
It's just oh damn.
crystal marble.
Oh yeah, it's completely different. There's like almost like
It's
little
really
like
good.
white fattiness. Yeah, it's like
Specks.
marbled
That's it.
throughout, but like not even. It's like little specks almost. It doesn't look
Interesting.
or
And
taste
it's
or
really
feel like a
good.
normal steak.
So we're gonna go to Japan, especially you, Stephanie.
Oh, I would love to go to Japan once I get my passport. I would literally
Me too.
love it.
No, wow.
Forget my passport.
It's awesome.
I've never been to Asia.
It's
Never
I
been
love it
anywhere in
because I want to
Asia.
go there with
Ironically,
Siobhan
love
and just play a
Asian
prank on
food,
her
all
and
of
run
it.
into the crowd because then she can't figure out who I am. Like, which one is he?
Oh my god.
Which one is he?
Almond!
I'm gonna choke you.
Oh,
when
wait a
I
minute.
eat,
Not with
though.
him.
See, I could make those jokes.
No.
Mind you,
I could make these
Albert
jokes.
doesn't even look Japanese, like literally at all.
But he's
Yeah,
allowed.
he's making the
He is
most
allowed.
racist Asian jokes
100.
ever.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right. That's like us making Latino jokes. I actually have to be careful with that because sometimes I say things like snarky remarks about Latinos, and then my Latino friends even sometimes look at me
That
and are
I
like,
am.
"Bitch, what?" And I'm like, "Okay, you forget."
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm in a
Yeah.
Let me
Caucasian
reel
precinct.
this back in for you real quick.
Okay. Like, ooh, I was, you know how we like talk like New York Puerto Rican sometimes as a joke? I did that. I forget what I said. I was like, pero like, you know?
Bitch, did you
Shit,
forget?
My girl from Puerto Rico looked at me like, I mean, she was ready to cut me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yes,
I feel-
you
I'm
can.
Puerto Rican. I can do that.
I don't know.
you
I
know,
feel,
So
like,
funny
bitch, I
though. She was
wish.
about to slap me.
I feel like in New York, people understand those jokes.
No, because you already know when it comes out to mouth.
But the thing is,
No.
yes, people understand those jokes, but A, she wasn't from New York. She was from Puerto Rico. And
They don't
B,
get it.
even if they are from New
Not
York,
okay.
hearing it from a white girl
They're like,
is
who does this-
completely,
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't
Forget
speak
very
Spanish,
quick.
so people
Very-
forget about my
It's great.
background.
I love going out with Mel. They don't even know.
They literally think you're white.
Yeah.
I'm like a-
yeah,
Literally.
exactly.
I'm like a
so let's talk
Secret
about that night,
ethnic
Mel.
agent. What you should do is go out with me amongst
Oh, I believe
Russians
it.
and watch them all
I
come
can
up
see
to
that.
me
I
speaking
believe
in
it.
Russian.
100%.
Now that is comedy. Now that. They actually don't even believe me when I tell them, I'm like, sorry,
People
I'm not
need
Russian.
to
And
stop
they're like,
assuming.
yes, you are. Like they think
They're
that
like, no, you're
I'm
wrong.
adopted and don't know my heritage
No.
or something. It's hilarious. No, literally, they're like, you are
Like,
though. Like,
no, she's
sorry to
not
break it to you,
at
but you're
all.
Russian.
I'm not at all
Let's
with
talk
that.
about that. Let's talk about that night we went out, Mel.
Yeah.
Which was
Which night, girl?
that one-
I mean,
no, that one
that one
time.
night we
I
went
think
out.
we
You
went to
know
the
that night,
bathroom.
that one time.
I'm ready for this one.
Oh Jesus! My near-death experience. Okay, let me
Oh,
set the
God.
stage for you people. The mood. I'm 16 years old. Literally not allowed to ever go to a party. Not allowed to have a boyfriend. The only thing I am allowed to do.
Say
is
it
run
again.
and
Sorry,
clean
Joanne.
Joanne's
Sorry.
house. Okay. Right. Whoever Joanne is. And okay. And my sister takes me with
Yeah,
her
very
for
much
the
in
weekend.
college.
She's a little older than
I
me.
must
She's
have
in
been,
college
like,
at this
20
point.
years old. Girl,
I don't. How did I?
I went and I took them to get fake
David.
I
IDs.
think me and David got
I
fake
went and took them
IDs.
to get fake IDs. Keep that.
Wait,
in mind.
I'm
Yes, I did.
You did? Because
Awesome.
oh well, then me and David got two
Awesome.
different ones. I think we upgraded after that because. So anyway, we get a fake ID. Okay, she brings me
I
into
know,
this
right?
club with her and her cousin. Actually, I remember getting ready for the club. I'm
Get
not going to
your
mention any
outfit.
names.
I know,
but
I
a cousin
remember.
helped me get ready. Well, I had an outfit already. I had
I'm
a
sure.
dress, which was very debatably a shirt. Okay.
It's a
That
dress.
works.
Okay, but if you
Yes.
just stretch it enough,
We've done that
it
a
counts
lot.
as right. So, mind you, prior
Mhm.
to this moment in life, I was a total
We
tomboy.
took care of her.
Okay, literally, and
Mhm.
so I didn't wear makeup. I didn't really do my hair like that. Like I would blow dry my hair.
Which, like,
sometimes,
if
but
you
nothing
know
crazy,
Melissa,
no makeup,
who
no
is this
nothing.
bitch
Oh yeah, I
she's
wasn't allowed to
talking
wear
about?
makeup
Okay.
either.
Mhm.
Which
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
right, look at me now, just
Happens.
right. So I, at the time, had been aspiring to be like Carrie Bradshaw, but I was still like, you know, I can't be me yet until I get out of this town where people don't know me. So anyway, we go to New York where people don't know me. And a certain cousin,
Yeah.
shout out to her, helps me do my hair and
She
makeup.
kills
She
it.
does my makeup. Mind you, I never had my makeup done before. So I look in the mirror and I was like, oh, Jesus. Oh, no. We need to take this off. I look terrible. I look worse with makeup. Thought makeup is supposed to make you look better. And she was like, girl,
Yes.
you look like you're 12 years old.
We had a whole
We need to
conversation.
we need some eyeshadow on you. Okay. You look like, she was like, you look like a fucking child. Okay. And I was like, I mean, I am actually. We are
Yes.
sneaking me into the club with a fake ID.
An
So let's
absolute
keep
child.
that in mind. I was a child and I
Yes,
looked even younger than the level of child that I was. I remember we get to the door. Siobhan's like, just go after me. just
And
go
of
after
course,
me.
I'm standing
I
in front.
show
like,
this
she's fine,
grown
she's fine,
ass
she's
man
fine.
this
Like,
fake ass ID. Right. She's like, it's fine. This man looked at me. I wish you guys could see the expression on my face. This grown ass man looks at my ID, looks at me, and he just rolls his eyes.
Right.
He didn't even give a response. He was like, what choice do
Yeah.
I even have? Like, we know your ass is not of age. It was almost like he was like, you know what?
What
This
will
is up to
be,
God.
will be.
Will be.
Um,
Yes.
This is not
Wow,
on
see?
me.
Women could get away with that. Like, if it was me, they were like, no way. You're not getting in here.
But we
Oh
Right.
no,
Yeah.
the system
And
is
so
designed
we
this
had
way.
to
There's
make sure that,
promoters
like,
who
I was
they
in
it's
front.
designed like this.
She was in the middle, and then our cousin was right behind her. So then it was like,
Like
we're
a
just gonna
sandwich.
keep she's with the group. We're just pushing on her along.
She's
Don't
with the
stop
group.
us.
So I have to ask, what was your like
Right.
anxiety level?
Right.
The point where you're not just handing the ID to him, but you're like waiting, and then you see the look.
I knew that he knew that I knew that he knew. And that's why he
They didn't
didn't
say a
even
word.
say like, he didn't say, usually they're like, you're good or something like, he didn't say a
Mhm.
fucking word. He just rolled his eyes and looked away. He just was like,
She
this is none
pranced
of my
right on in.
business, literally. And I just
I was like,
was
let's
like,
go. Come. He's like, come with me.
I was like, do, and walked right in. It was a very weird night. There was a lot of anxiety
Mhm.
associated with it. I wanted to go to the club out of curiosity, and I was like, oh, I always heard it's fun. But then you come to the realization that like random men are going to come up to you
Yeah.
and talk to you.
That was
and I
one we were
Yeah.
not prepared for. We did not prepare for that one.
Sounds like a.
No, we didn't. I was, and then I couldn't tell them. They're like, how old are you? And I'm like, 18. And they're
Right,
like, oh,
right.
So you're
I
good
would
to talk
step
to.
in
I
and
was
be like, no, she's
I'm
good.
not.
She has a boyfriend. She's good. No, leave her alone. Thank you.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. It sounds like a start of a Law and Order episode. Like
It was.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you say that because
As we're leaving.
As they do.
shots rang out in the club.
Yeah. As we're leaving.
Very near to me. Okay. All I heard was pew! Like it was some sort of Wild Wild West movie. Okay. And all of a sudden, Siobhan's pushing me. I'm trying to run into the bathroom.
turn
My
around.
dress
I'm sure
goes
nobody
up
looking.
and my butt is exposed. But it's okay because there was a rushing mob.
And
There was a
dude, keep
rushing
in
mob
mind,
of other
one
women
dude.
trying to hide in
I
the bathroom.
turned
So
around.
it was
And
okay.
I was like, fuck. I was like, run.
Oh, Jesus. Of
That's
course.
all I said. So everyone was behind me because we were leaving. And I was like,
Yeah.
and I heard it and I was like, run.
Siobhan, what type of fucking joint did you bring your little ass sister to? What is
Okay, it was not.
Exactly!
Welcome to the hood.
Can we please
Welcome
to
the hood.
guys, the fact that when you said shots rang out, I was like, yeah, honey, as they do, shots to the club.
No!
No!
Everyone
Like
was
Wild
gonna
Wild
die.
West, like,
and I was like, oh my God.
everybody's
if this
gonna
bitch gets
die.
shot, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm getting killed. So I turn around. She's like, wait, Stephanie thought. No,
She said, as
no,
they
no.
do, shots,
No.
shots.
It's
No,
not
not
like,
the
let's pop
pit bull
it, pop
kind of
it,
shot,
pop it.
not
No.
like the yin.
I
No,
need to
like not
hear-
like not
I need to
shots
hear
of
this
vodka.
bit right here. I need
No,
to
not
hear
shots
your
of vodka.
explanation.
No.
Because were you worried about dying because of the shots? Were you worried about dying if Joanne found out?
I think that the priority
I
is
was
that.
worried about, oh fuck.
Right. If you
Exactly.
survived
We
the
never
club,
discussed it again.
would
Let's
you
put it like
survive
that.
Joanne?
And she ain't never came back out with me until she was of age because I was like, fuck this. I cannot be responsible for this bitch.
But she,
It's bad. Exactly.
for my
No.
for my little sister's
It was
death
bad enough
by
that
gunshot wound in
I-
the club.
Keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever gone to a club where there was gunshots. I've never been to a club where there's gunshots. So I was like, oh, fuck, is this shit real? Yes.
Right?
Oh, really? So
Bitch.
God was like, don't
I
do
was
it
like,
again.
oh, fuck. So I'm running, and then I see the closest thing, and I was like, throw her. I was like, bitch, bye. And I was like, okay. Keep in mind, one of my cousins are in there, and she's pregnant.
oh, what's she doing there?
How pregnant?
Jesus. What's she doing in the
But it
club?
was her
What is she
man's
doing in the
party,
club
so I was like,
pregnant? Oh, Jesus.
It's his fault then.
It was his fault. It was all his fault. It was all his fault. We were not going.
For sure his fault.
And then I was like,
All
oh,
his
Lord
fault.
Jesus. So immediately, it's in the hood. So cops are going to be right there. And I was like, so everything calmed down. We go. And I was like, where is my sister? Yeah. I was like, where is she?
Quick,
I
all the
was like,
miners,
oh,
hide.
This
No.
shit's never happening again.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was the last time I ever went to a club in Queens.
Oh, let's go.
Better be.
I am not fucking no.
Yeah, that-
No. Club, like I will go to a barbecue because I can get it. I can get out. I can get out.
Wait.
but
I
no,
just
that was in
remembered
Queens.
going
That
to
was a
another
strip
club in
club.
Queens with you.
After?
Oh my god, it was.
It was in Queens.
Oh my
But
god.
you were
All
of
the
age at
strip
that
clubs
point, so
are
it
in
didn't
Queens,
matter.
girl.
It was years later.
You
right?
were. You were in
Years-
college.
Was I?
You were in
Years.
college.
So then that's good then.
2 years. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you
it
were
was like a
absolutely
year
of
and a
age.
half later.
It was my birthday, so you were of age. You just turned 18.
Was it?
You know, Siobhan.
God, that's where we went for your
Girl.
birthday?
It was
You do
like,
your thing.
She had
That
just
was a
got out
horrible
of
decision.
I just ratchet ass strip club.
It was like
I am
a ratchet
1,000%
strip club, too,
sure.
like-
I've never been to a strip club as a female and had to pay to get in.
Oh,
Until this
wow.
You have
and
to
I
pay?
was like, yeah, I had to pay. So I paid for
I
half an hour
cannot.
myself. And I was like, okay, that's it. And I was like, why the fuck am I paying for this? Like, what the fuck am I? I swear to you, I think I saw a chick fucking a dude.
Oh,
In
yeah,
there.
yeah.
100%
Yeah.
sure. And then I think I saw a girl C-section on the pole, and I was like,
Yeah, that could happen.
Take the wheel.
Okay, Jesus.
like, oh, Lord Jesus.
He said that could happen.
But
Oh.
I mean, now here's the positive takeaway.
Yeah.
Now we know what exists out there. You gotta know what you're dealing with, okay? So if a guy says he's
But-
out in
Yes.
the Queens,
But what if you're?
Yeah.
you know what he's doing.
But what if you're
Dang.
from Queens though, like
Okay.
me? So then
You
you,
know
can't
he's
really
at a strip
figure
club.
out what's going on.
No. If a guy I know says that he's out on a Saturday night or a Thursday or a Friday in
Exactly.
Queens, I know
Shout out to
exactly what
Gallagher's
he's doing.
2000. I miss you guys.
I mean, listen,
Nothing.
we're from Hollis. These girls right here are from Hollis. We're
It's
all
like
from
shout out to
Hollis.
Starlet.
Right.
But not. However, we upgraded after that. We
However.
decided
Wait,
to go to parties in this. Well, at least Mel and I decided to go to parties in the city,
There we go.
Manhattan. Oh. Yeah, I've hit Brooklyn.
Strictly Manhattan.
Brooklyn has
No,
some
I'll
really
go to
nice,
Brooklyn
cute
sometimes,
spots.
but you
a
know,
lot of cute spots.
I love Brooklyn.
Well,
Yeah,
even
but
I'll
never-
go
even
to
somebody
barbecue
who,
I'm
in
sorry,
Queens,
never.
that's it.
even somebody who's from Queens, I wouldn't go clubbing in Queens. Like I feel,
Correct.
Yeah.
I feel like the only logical place
That's my
that people
whole
would go
point.
like
You don't.
sort of clubbing is Astoria, but you guys still gotta be careful out there too.
Exactly. And if you're in
Yeah.
Astoria, I feel
Right,
like
right.
you're like going to restaurants and stuff and
Also,
then
I'm not-
grabbing drinks afterwards.
I'm not Greek.
That's a
I'm not
totally
Greek.
different
Exactly.
vibe. And you know someone who lives there. Exactly. Like you have like a Greek friend who's like taking you around. That's completely different. In which case you would be like, oh, I'm with my friend
Exactly.
who lives in Astoria or my Greek friend, and you already know what it is.
Dang.
If a guy says he's
Yep.
out in Queens at
Huge
night,
red flag.
I know
You
he's
heard
at a
it
strip
here,
club.
folks.
Yeah.
Red
So,
Yeah.
Oh, and
if your man,
That's right. If you're a man, you know the intro to Child's Play. If you're a man,
Yep.
has went to any
You know what he's doing.
club outing in
Exactly.
Queens,
and then
Exactly.
rest in peace,
best believe
Wiggles,
he's at a strip club.
Cityscapes,
Oh
Goldfinger Extreme.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man. I mean, that's literally terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. For a near-death
Jesus, fix
experience,
it.
that gets a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, that's so scary. At such
I-
a young
I-
age, right?
at
You were
such a
probably like,
young
I'm never
age.
going back to the club.
I stopped. But I stopped hanging out because of that too.
I was like, this is the
remember, I
club?
was like straight up,
God.
I was like, I'm done for a while. And I was like, I'm gonna just ride this wave. And I focus.
She's like, my sister almost passed away, and
Yes.
I almost
I was like,
passed
never
away
again.
by Joanne's hand as a result.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not
Half of
doing
our
this.
family
I'm
almost
not
just
doing this.
vanished.
No
I was like,
joke.
let me go get my life together. Let me go get my life together real quick. Got my life together.
Right,
but,
right.
You know,
We were
the
young, you
problem
live and you
is that
learn.
and it happens anywhere. It happens anywhere. You don't know who's gonna have something on them.
Mhm.
It's just hands down. But
Girl.
But being
even.
out and
Mhm.
like, you just need to have fun. Like, if there's beef, stay home. That's where I'm at these days. If you got beef with somebody, stay home. I'm not trying to get hurt. No one out here is trying to get hurt. We're just trying to have a good old time, have a drink, party, dance, do what we do. Done. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. That's how I started
Okay.
hanging out in the gay clubs too. Shortly after. Only a
That's
few years
funny.
after.
You gotta be careful there too. You don't know who comes in there and strikes.
I will be honest.
Correct
like
answer.
I have been out before a few times, and like brawls like straight up happen. Right. I was at a club in the city one time, and I was standing on a couch, and all of a sudden this sofa splits, and I'm standing on the split.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I didn't know you could do a split.
She said
That's
you didn't
a
know what
secret.
now?
That was a secret for everyone not to know, but
Uh,
I was standing. Yeah,
It's
it
okay.
was- Yes. So yes, my highness was a little bit, and then I was like, then I like grabbed onto the DJ booth because I was like, oh my god, it's getting bad. Needless to say, they got kicked out, and I was like, okay, can we just have some more fun, please? But there was like nothing else. Yeah, there was no like guns or any of that stuff. So gun violence, we're not down for that life.
Oh my gosh, no.
Not gonna do gun violence.
What we're not gonna do is gun violence.
Exactly.
Zero tolerance for gun violence.
Zero tolerance policy.
For, physical violence, not doing it. Just not doing it. Just want to have fun and chill.
So like just a dance off.
Yeah.
Honey.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Dance off, honey.
Isn't that how gang members used to settle their scores back in the day? They used to dance off. Do dance off.
Yes.
Why don't they do that anymore?
Like in West Side Story?
I'm 1,000% sure all of our parents did that.
Oh.
But it's because, no.
It was a movie.
My dad definitely did it. I think, Steph, your dad definitely did it. I know.
Oh, look at them go.
The dance offs?
I can't see your daddy.
There was.
I think there was some physical violence too, maybe along with the dancing.
Like, fuck you up so we can get this over with.
No, he would do some head spins, doing all that stuff.
Right.
I thought they on Drag Race, like in Greece or something.
You're getting touched.
No, that was Mel's daddy.
Oh, okay. For pinks, right?
Yes. Mel's daddy was let me just go ahead and put this in 5.
Girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Drag Race daddy.
Yeah. Gotta love our dads.
We gotta love the daddies. Gotta love the daddies.
Now, what I would pay to see is Steph's dad
100%.
breakdancing to
The
settle
likelihood
a dang
of Peter
score.
doing
Now
when
that
he was younger is so high.
Yeah. He was a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
You know what always gets me? The picture of him in his full,
yes. What was that? Was it
his moose hat?
It was his moose hat. His shishi.
So yeah,
girl, we don't know what it was, but it was entertaining.
If I bring that up, like he is all about that, and he really
did.
It was like
a pimp from Atlanta.
He loved that thing, and then it disappeared mysteriously into the rabbit hole, the black hole that was what we won't speak about. So anyway,
right.
What? So, he was
that which we may not.
He was loving it,
living it. He was pimping,
straight pimping.
Yeah.
Okay, on Hillside Boulevard, like, what's up?
Everything.
He was living his best life. He was like, I'm here.
Okay, now, but what I want to hear about is what you mentioned earlier, Meg. I don't know what it was. It was your little cards. I don't know how.
Oh,
what?
52 cards.
In depth you go. Yeah.
Oh. The karma cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is very on key with this conversation. So a lot of people don't know that the 52 card deck is actually comes from ancient Egypt. Yes. Like it's basically ancient Egyptian tarot.
Bad way.
In so many ways, but not in right. It's not like, oh, let me tell your fortune for $50. It's not like that. It was basically just, basically the 52 card deck represents, you know how there's 52 weeks in the year.
Wait, so we're saying in a regular deck of
I've never
cards,
made that connection
So
before.
so what happens is it's online and it's a regular deck of cards. Correct.
Okay.
No. Okay, so the playing card deck that you know of today it dates back to ancient Egypt.
We didn't make it.
So like that is their thing. Like we didn't make that up. But we have been playing card games with it, which goes even deeper, like the whole casino thing. It's like mind blowing if you think about it. Because you know how I don't know, gambling is taboo. And I don't know, I feel like that's even more of a representation of why. But basically, the 52 weeks of the year are the 52 represented by the 52 card deck, but it doesn't go in order. It goes numerically. So like your birthday is like calculated. They have this little equation or whatever, and that calculates. So like me and you, even though our birthdays are not in the same month or the same week, can have the same birth card. So it doesn't go by clean, like, you know, like each week is this card. It goes by like
So if you take your
a number of
date,
dates
like your,
add up to
from
being
the
that
month,
card.
Day,
You understand?
year, that's how they calculated it, essentially.
Got it. Okay.
And you
Exactly.
and you can calculate it yourself, but there's websites that do it for you and give you like a whole breakdown. And each birth card, I like this website too because they give you your birth card, which gives you an explanation of like who you are, you know, the type of life path that you face, the kind of challenges you face, what you're good at. It can go pretty in depth, and then it's cool because you can look up the people you know in your life. But there's also the 52-week period, the card of the day, and every birth card has
birth
two
card never
karma
changes,
cards to go along
and the
with
karma
it.
cards, I want to say, don't change. I feel like the birth card.
No.
birth
Your
card
karma
doesn't
cards
change
do not
either.
change. But the other cards change.
Yeah.
No, your birth card isn't. No, that's always, your birthday is just your birthday. So your birth card and your karma card doesn't change, but there are cards that correlate for, you know, today, the 52-week period that you're in, because life
So
is
the
like
karma
a cycle,
cards
and then
serve
your yearly
as-
card. It's interesting because the karma cards are like, it'll say like you owe something to this person. Like there's somebody in your life who has this card. Maybe you've met them yet, maybe you haven't, but basically that energy, you owe something to them. And then the other card is they owe something to you,
Oh.
because sometimes
So-
we come into life with like debts, you know,
Yeah. So a lot of it's also like,
or
if
dets
you've heard,
owed.
like,
So
your
it's
soulmates
really
and your
cool.
twin flames or just whoever.
Yeah.
Those can be like, for example, all of us obviously are, the reason we're all connected and interconnected is because we've all met in another previous like cycle of life, obviously. But we don't have to even be cousins, like the three of us. Mel and I don't have to be sisters, and you probably weren't our cousin. You could have been friends, and Elmore and Mel could have been siblings or lovers or like whatever, or vice versa. Or we could all four of us could be very
Let's just
awkward.
bring
I like
it.
throwing a
he's
little
turning red,
awkwardness
too,
for
which makes me
Almore's
even
sake.
better. Or we could be like all siblings, cousins, uncles. It could just be a variation of different numbers. Or we like met somewhere and we just were really good friends.
Yeah.
And then in this cycle of our lives, we're all interconnected in a different way. And that's where it's like, oh, if you've ever had a deja vu, or you wake up and you have this like moment of, oh, I don't know what's going on, or I don't know what's going to happen, but this is what's going to happen. Like, for example, for myself, I had one of those moments. I had woken up one day and it was for a month and a half. I had a really bad stomach ache. Like, no idea. I just felt direly sick.
For that long?
Yes.
I thought you were going to say diarrhea.
No.
Diarrhea.
Of course. And I'll never forget because it's a month before my 21st birthday. And I was just really, really just not feeling very well. And I think I would tell Mel, I was like, I'm not feeling good. Even my mom was like, I think something's off. I don't know. And my mom was like, bitch, you pregnant? I was like, bitch, no, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Needless to say, February 13th, I got into a really bad car accident. And once that happened, it all went away. So that was it. I wasn't heeding my signs of don't do this, stay away from that, don't do this, don't do that. And it was a bad year of where it was a lot of snowstorms. I always was like home. I was being forced to be home, but like I wasn't listening and I kept forcing myself forward. So a lot of times things of this nature, if you don't listen to them, your signs, yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah.
That's
You gotta
crazy.
use your intuition.
Mhm.
So this karma stuff, cards, it doesn't work like Pokemon cards, right? I can't collect like the good ones, or
No. you
Yeah.
can't.
Well, actually, technically,
you
the
hope.
people you date is kind of like collecting the good ones.
Yep.
Right. Or bad ones.
Me.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
Yeah, read yours.
Do you
Keep
want
in
me to read
mind-
mine
hold
first?
On. Keep in mind,
Yeah.
guys, you could always look at this. It's called 52 Card Destiny.
This one, the website, yeah, if you can Google 52 card deck destiny cards or whatever, but this particular website that has like the search engine for the dates, the one I
Awesome.
like is called
Just in case you're interested,
knowyourdestinycards.com.
guys.
Yeah.
They're scary accurate. Actually, I'm going to read mine first because it's actually hilarious. I don't let anyone I'm dating read mine because it would scare them away. I mean, truly. So my birth card is the 8 of Hearts. Okay. And it says, this is the emotional power card. The 8 of Hearts has power and love, and all 8s have to exercise discrimination and responsibility in its use. Both karma cards of the 8 of Hearts are 7s. See how it references karma cards? This tells us that they will see almost immediate results when they misuse their power with others. With wisdom and spiritual awareness, they can rise to great heights in sharing their love and healing power with others. Operating out of their fear, we find those who are dominators of those they love and seek to manipulate others through guilt and withholding of affection and acknowledgement. I mean, that is just sick.
I love you,
These
but
people-
you do know that your sister knows
Right,
you
that's
very
why-
well. Always know that.
Listen, we are
Oh, it's the
not
coffee
letting
again.
any
She
of my
is-
past
it's the
lovers
coffee
in.
again.
That is
Plug
she picked-
you
Okay.
in, girl.
Cliffhanger.
she picked the wrong card. That's why.
She did pick the wrong card. That's what happened.
Wait,
And
what
she's in there.
happened?
I can still hear you.
So that
Fine.
Wait,
concludes
am I
the
gone
show.
again?
Well, what's really funny while we wait for her to come back on, although maybe she, no. she'll have to
There
hop
you
back
go.
on.
But she's probably still
Ah.
there.
Yeah. My really good friend, her sister, she is just getting into this like spiritual realm, awakening, like astrology and everything. But there's like this whole other, this whole other thing behind it. Oh, Melissa's back.
Yeah, there is.
But
And the
it's
thing-
crazy. And she was like telling me about these apps like CoStar and the pattern. And then it was like,
Yes.
shows you your sign.
You do have
And I was
Leo
like,
vibes.
I
I'm
start
not. Yeah. Oh my God, we have to match and see. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm not a true Gemini, which I don't think anyone is
No.
surprised about because I'm a Gemini, but my rising sign is Leo. And then it shows me like all of my other ones. So it's just really interesting. And it's all so damn accurate.
Yes, it is. You do have very serious
I-
Leo vibes.
I don't know about any other signs really. I mean, Michael though is like a Capricorn through and through, which makes me want to throw him
Yes.
across the room.
So I'm Pisces Aries, right? So that means I am the cusp, and cusps are great in the sense that
AKA cusp
we-
means multiple
we just-
personalities.
our
Okay.
life is just
And you
very,
get whichever
like,
one you
fluid,
freaking get.
right? A lot of me is very Pisces, but you piss me
Mhm.
off. That flame, that drive behind me a lot of times is that Aries of like, I'm just going ham. Or anything.
Interesting.
Steph, can you assist me? Are you the
No,
second?
bitch.
Yeah, I think we all
Exactly.
have
What?
that.
I just want to
Like,
confirm.
my sun is Pisces, my moon is Sag.
I didn't forget. I'm just confirming
Which is
because I don't
very
want your
weird
reading to be
because
wrong.
my brother's a Sag or Scorpio Sag.
I was right? So don't tell everyone her birthday.
Yeah.
I was trying to exclude that for privacy.
Yep. Oh, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Just want y'all to know she just forgot my birthday. Yes, June 2nd.
No.
So,
Okay, ready?
Yeah,
so
June
just to
2nd.
let everyone know, Stephanie
Two of
is
Spades, the
June
friendship
2nd.
card. This
Yeah.
sounds weird. Friendship card? Come on.
Oh, I see. Well, I kind of
It
put
doesn't
that out there.
matter.
All right, the
Yeah.
Two of Spades.
June
But yeah.
2nd.
Needs
The Two of
time.
Spades is the
I know
card of
that's
work
like a-
partnership and
No.
friendship. Twos are
I'm ready.
also fear
I'm so
cards, and
ready.
it's
You have
their
no
own
idea.
spiritual natures that often scare the Two of Spades. Yes, this is already on Kate.
Makes sense. Ew.
The displacement and karma card. The Six of Spades speaks of karma to be paid in this lifetime, often in the form of work or health difficulties, while the placement of Two of Spades in the natural spread at the Uranus position tells us that they have strong intuitional
Yes,
gifts.
it is.
The double sixes in the Venus and Mars position tell us that the Two of Spades often to get into ruts in their family lives and work sphere. When they fight this monotony, there can be frustration. They have strong mental powers and strong intuitive powers, and both of these can make them money. They are very congenial and have success in social situations, but their Three of Hearts Pluto card speaks of some indecision, both romantically and in general, that can plague them throughout their life. Indecision throughout your life? Really? Can this be more accurate? Overall, they have an easier life path than most and should not let that ease turn to self-indulgence. Often they marry into money. What? That little random thing at the end? I cannot. So your karma cards, the Six of Spades says you owe this, you owe something to this person and they reflect you in some way. And the King of, what's the one that looks like a shamrock? Clubs, right. The King of Clubs.
Let's
this
just
person
throw that
owes
up
you
in there.
and you are
Marry
their
into
mirror
money.
in some way. What do you think? Isn't that interesting? Mhm. And I feel you're a little scared of it too. Like you don't lean into it necessarily. You're a little like, I don't know. And
Interesting.
Yeah.
Enlightening.
Very interesting.
There were a lot of like really interesting things in there. The intuition thing, for sure. I've always felt that. Indecisiveness.
You have to. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
1,000%.
Yes, because well, then I like second guess where it's like, well,
Also,
maybe I don't.
the
have,
family
like, maybe it's not that
rut
strong
thing.
or that's not accurate. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like getting to the point in my life personally where I'm like, if I feel it, I'm like, yeah, there's probably
Go with
truth
it.
to that. Yes,
Go with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it
the
is what it is, you know?
indecisiveness too. I feel
So,
like
who's
I've
next?
always not been like, that's it. Like I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I
Just
don't
give
know.
me the month and the date.
But that's 100% like my choice.
I know the year, it's fine. But
Yeah, it
actually, I
happens.
noticed
Yes,
that the
yes,
year
yes, yes.
doesn't affect because I've tested it, the year doesn't
Yeah.
affect the number because I think it's more.
All right, let's
Elmore!
do it.
What do
Like,
I have to give?
I think in other spreads,
Blood?
in more in-depth spreads, it would probably matter
The
because
month
of your
and the day.
timing into
July
this realm.
28.
But
You
just
don't
for
need the year
the
to.
birth date card, I
No,
don't
I
think
don't
it
think-
matters. Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say it was? Okay, there we go.
The day itself.
That's great.
It does. Yeah.
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
boom.
July 28th.
Ooh. Oh, this is.
And
a
by the way,
good
I
one.
don't
This
know
is
how old
juicy.
Siobhan is.
This is
she figured
juicy.
that out like maybe
This
last
is
week.
juicy. Okay, so remember how it was the Eight of Hearts?
Oh yeah, he finally figured out how
Almond
old I
is
am,
the
and I was like,
fucking
"Bitch."
King of
You know
Hearts.
how- you know how I keep. Let me tell you, I keep getting that I'm 24.
And he's the King of Hearts.
Girl, it's the jeans.
jeans in that
I
water.
don't-
Don't be mad. And the water.
Actually, there's
no,
no
this doesn't
correlation.
sound
Wait, I'm
between the
ready.
hearts. I mean, that's
This is
the
a-
thing.
Okay.
It makes so much sense. Okay, ready? So
Yeah.
this is called the
Mhm.
Father card. Standing at the top of the suit of
Dang,
love,
Of you were the Eight of
the
Hearts?
King of Hearts recognizes that love is the highest power of
What does that
all.
even mean?
These people make
Yeah,
devoted
you
two have been
parents,
each-
but not always the
Yeah,
best
you guys have
spouses.
probably
Oh,
been in
sorry,
each other's
Elmore.
lives.
I feel like shots have been fired.
That's
Their
big.
devotion to their children and profession often displaces the love they would give their spouse. They do love everyone forever, it's true, but sometimes the wrong associations bring problems. These people can be overbearing, as all kings can, but This is only the case when they have been betrayed by those they hold closest to their hearts. From past lives, they bring with them the knowledge of mastery of their emotions and of their family life. Consider yourself blessed if they consider you to be one of their family. There are inevitable losses of loved ones in their lives, but they know the truth and can let go, though they still feel the pain. Many of them are mentally gifted and sometimes psychic, but much knowledge just flows to them and they can rise up to the top of their careers. It seems that the 2 of clubs is you owe something to this person and they reflect you in some way. And the 9 of spades, this person owes you and they're your mirror in some way. See, that's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You don't even know this is a lifelong karma card, so that's not going to change, and it indicates.
But that was mine too.
Maybe.
Isn't that so interesting?
Right.
It's like, can you like think of or have an idea of like what that could mean, or does it mean that it's presently, or does it mean that it could be coming?
Not like everyone's reading explains what their karma cards mean to them. Yep. It says like, oh, you owe this person or they owe you something.
So like throughout your life, it'll like ebb and flow.
For example, like, in my reading, it explains that since I have double 7, I see immediate results in my karma.
It does.
Even though it has nothing to do with a person or me owing them or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So these cards indicate something a little bit deeper than what this quick little blurb is telling you. And it's not always just about like a specific person.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Got it.
No. And what you have to do a lot of times is like do your meditation, do your like your research and like just your prayers, everything to kind of try to find it. And sometimes it comes to you immediately and other times it doesn't. Like it just will come to you in like 10 years from now.
The human brain
about it
just
and you're
works like that. It's our
like your mind just runs.
task
like,
to master our minds.
What's going to happen, you know?
You have to stop.
But yeah, I mean, if you pay, you can get a more full chart, in-depth reading. But we're just, having a little fun here. So I'm sure it would explain that more if you
stop.
like.
And I have the exact same issue.
Yeah, I can't shut that bitch off. It's so annoying.
Like,
it's so annoying.
Stop. I had it last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What's your Siobhan before we wrap this up and get dinner?
Yeah.
Because I'm starving.
Looking at me, he's like, I'm starving.
I'm probably gonna get a nice veal.
I went to Din Tai Fung.
I've been
2 orders of soup dumplings.
Chinese
I got the
craving, which is also
the
bitch. I know, and
wontons,
if you just
you know
saw
how
the
it comes
pictures
in that
of
sauce.
I mean,
I got the
salivating
sweet and sour.
What is it? Beef and broccoli.
Like beef. I mean, ribs.
She had
so like baby back ribs,
soup buns,
and then I got sautéed bok choy. So good.
Ooh, yeah. That's so good.
Okay, let me pull this baby up. What is it again? No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
You went.
No, I didn't. I was right. I said it was the second, right? And you were like,
I love bok choy. I love bok choy. Okay, so let's hear bombs.
Yeah.
The 3 of diamonds.
I hope you remember my birthday.
It's my
right.
It's my.
This.
Don't worry, she forgot mine.
Listen to the title.
It's my street address.
The undecided values card.
I know.
You did.
It's his new address. Let's put it like that. That's how I know it was right.
This sounds dumb.
My birthday's his new address.
How funny.
Okay.
That's crazy.
The 3 of diamonds is considered one of the more difficult of life paths of
expensive.
all the cards.
It does.
When the
Sounds like
Siobhan
Siobhan.
is a woman. Well, there she is.
It makes you feel guilty. So
Indecision and values along with past life karma. See how it refers to yours? Past life karma, 6 of Hearts karma card in relationships cause many challenges in the affectional life. A nature interest in medical.
Girl, just drop it. We don't need to hear anything else. We all know.
Mic drop.
And overcome the many hurdles and temptations. Why am I tongue tied? They always know what is right and wrong, though sometimes they try to ignore what they know. They have more satisfaction in business where they can travel or do various different things. There is usually someone younger for whom they must make sacrifices for. That's me. Often one of their children, not her child, but she feels like I am. With 3 9s in their life path, their later life can be disappointing unless they have developed their spiritual side, which you have, so you have nothing to worry about, which will give them the peace and solace and wisdom. These people are here to try many things on for size, and then settle on the truth.
Obviously.
They are very creative. Some of them discover a divine mission and follow a lofty path where their innate creative serves a higher purpose, where they find peace and contentment.
Nothing.
That was nice, right? That was deep. Yeah. Your karma hearts are the 6 of Hearts and the Queen of Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Wow.
Hers was deep and mine was like...
That was deep as fuck.
You
That's very
tend to be
Siobhan.
abusive, so like maybe don't.
This year...
Girl.
Deep.
Oh, vice versa. We're all here in a network, in a
this
loop.
has been the year that I have...
In a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Very Pocahontas.
Yeah. Yeah. but keep in mind, I might be here to help each one of you in each sort of way.
Wait, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was so fun.
Yep. Extremely.
Duh.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to be in the circle with anyone else.
Exactly, right? Well, guys,
Oh, yeah,
I just
I'm
want to
down
say
for
thank
that.
you so much for coming and being on the Adult Treehouse.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate this.
Yeah, it's
so
fun.
much.
Yes.
This was so much fun. I can't wait until you guys.
But I'm
come
glad
back.
that this
I
was
hope you wanna
a nice little.
Just
note.
let me know. I'm on my calendar. It's right there. I'm about to pencil.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe in the
ready.
future, you guys could come back in video form. I know you guys don't want to be on there right now.
Yeah.
No, we'll get it ready. Just let us know.
We will make sure that this is all in advance. We'll have calendar invites, the whole 9,
Aw.
but it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm ready.
Aw.
A nice
yeah.
little kiki.
Seriously.
Yes.
Perfect.
I can't wait to hear it when it comes out.
It will be coming out very soon. Well, guys, to all of our listeners, thank you so much for listening. This is our last episode of season 1, the trial run, right, Elmer? The trial run?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm honored.
Yeah. So thank you for being on our first season. This is wonderful. To all of our listeners, please continue to follow us on all of our platforms, to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you can find
Not
us.
because of COVID, but because I'm antisocial.
Continue to share. We will continue to share our content, what we're doing, what's going on, and you will be hearing from us very, very soon. We will not be staying out too
I
late.
love you.
And if you see me on the street, say hi, but stay 6 feet away with your mask on.
Exactly. We could take
Stay
pictures
away.
6 feet apart.
Yes.
Exactly. There you go.
Personal
Yes.
bubbles, people.
Personal bubbles. Until next time, guys, thank you. And this was the Adult Treehouse. Can't wait until next one. Bye.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you.